Okay, Sandia, I'm showing you how to process a couple stuffed animals. Here's one that unfortunately I had already cut open, so I can't show you that part, but I've got two other ones I will. This one had a little bag of beans in it, so I cut that open and I pulled the little bag out. It's great when they have them in bags. When they don't have them in bags, they're nightmares. But anyway, so here we got hard eyes and a hard nose, but he's totally cute with his little pillow. So this is the tool that I use, cuticle scissors. And I go right into the eye and cut as close to the eyeball as possible to make the smallest hole possible, because then you don't have so much to cover up. Ears sometimes get in the way. Take that one out. Now this one. Now Lane and I have prepared, and I've got all of my things set up that I'm going to use. Most of the time I kind of decide as I'm going along. And then we're going to take out his nose, because that's a hard piece of plastic. I have found that pom-poms are a really great substitute for the noses. So you'll see that in a sec. I've got them in a couple different sizes. All right, toss those things away. Now he's ready to be processed. The big tool, the glue gun. This is awesome because it's so easy. Now I had already figured out what I wanted to use, and I was going to do a little black pom-pom for the nose, and I think that size is good. So I just put the glue on the pom-pom. It gets a little stringy sometimes, so you want to do it somewhere where you're not going to hurt anything. And then just smush it in there. Doesn't that look great? It looks like the nose he was born with. All right, so because he's got this little heart, I thought it might be, and he's a puppy, I thought it might be cute to do other hearts. So I'm going to do a daisy with a heart on top. And these are just little appliques that I got at Michael's. So I still have this stringy, the stringy glue attached to everything. Well, this is certainly not Rachel Ray, is it? Anyway, here's what I do to put these like doubled up things together. Just put a little glue on the back of the one I'm putting on the top. Put it right in the center. And that's ready to go. If I can get the stupid glue strings away from it. Then I got the other one here. Oh, my glue stick fell out. Okay, stick that right on the center. I just started doing this kind of doubling up thing. It really makes a difference and they look so much cuter. The cost of these appliques is really not bad. I get them on eBay and at the craft stores. But they're really cheap on eBay. So then, to attach it to the guy, put glue all over the back and position that right there. Isn't that adorable? And then the second eye. Fix that in a sec. Just right over top of the hole, and you know I'm using things big enough to really keep any stuffing from coming out. So that's not a problem. If you use things too small, then it could be a problem. So now we got him. Oh, I think he looks adorable. So we just have to put a squeaker in him. And we've already cut out, as I mentioned, I took some beading out. So since I had to take beading out, we need to really put a little bit more stuffing in there to fill that up. So these squeakers you can get, uh-oh, I just did that. Now the dogs are running down from upstairs. And then you just position it in there, and I try to stick it in the center and surround it with enough stuffing so that you can't feel it, that what you're really feeling is the stuffing. That's good. It's kind of like a breast implant. You don't want to feel it. So then we sew them up, and I've been using thread that is complementary to the other things that I do, and thread that is visible, because this is conveying the idea of spaying and neutering. So in this case, I'm going to use pink, and I've been buying these needlepoint threads. They're kind of they're in a pack of like 20 or something, and they're a little bit bigger. They've got this ombre thing. They go from light to dark and dark to light, and they come in all these different colors. So I just keep them all on hand and reach in and grab the color that I think will look good. All right. I am going to move to a sewing machine on this part, but for now I don't have a sewing machine, so I'm doing this. And I poke myself all the time because I'm using these super long needles that are really sharp. So I just close it up like I was closing up a wound. Not that I've ever done that, but get the idea. It doesn't have to be perfect. I mean, it would be nice if it were, but mine aren't. And I space them pretty far apart. I mean, it'll hold, and this is a toy that's going to be torn apart. That's the purpose, so you don't have to worry too much about it being super duper. I'm sure you can't see a thing because these legs are in the way. Sorry about that. I need the overhead cam right now. This should be a 2 or 3 camera shoot, and it's only a 1. Okay, so I stitched them up like that, and I like the little bit of thread hanging there, and then I do the same thing here. I just knot it off twice, and then cut it, and he's done. I think he's kind of cute. That's how fast it is. I mean, yes, I had stuff laid out, but still, it's pretty fast.